Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at again with the very best Miner Poison deck, the only ladder deck that I've been playing so far this season. I just love this deck so much because the Hunter is great at defending against almost anything. It's able to kill Goblin Barrels if you drop it behind your tower so it can splash everything. It obviously is able to demolish Elixir Golems, Giants, Goblin Giants, any tank, you name it. Also, on defense to offense conversion, when paired with a Bandit, it's able to kill any of the squishy bait cards that typically distracts the Bandit and gives it a lot of trouble breaking through. So let's go jump straight into some games with the current best Miner Poison deck in Clash Royale. Also, before we jump into the ladder games today, make sure to use code SIRTAG in the shop. It supports me and I appreciate it a lot. So I'm gonna go for Miner Ice Spirit. We're gonna see what's up against the King. Let's see if we can dethrone him. He's gonna go in for a Valkyrie. So you already know it's gonna be a control deck. What control deck, you might ask? I have no idea until we figure out exactly his win condition. I wanna just let the Hunter do its thing. I don't wanna go for an Ice Golem. Okay, we know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Log Bait. We need Ice Golem to kite opposite lane now. And if it's going to be log bait, all we have to do is just save our log for the Goblin Barrel and apply aggression when his Goblin Gang and Valkyrie are out of cycle with our Bandit. But most of the time, I'm just going to be straight up poisoning the princesses and trying to get chip damage passively with miners. We'll see what he does here. Cycle Bandit in the back. Never cycle anything on that side anymore. He could go for a Princess at the River. We'll just immediately Hunter it if he does. And then we would miner at the tower. Whoa, he's got Hog Rider. Okay, he just threw an entire wrench in our plans. I have no idea what he's running. Okay, actually I do. It's Xe NATO. Yeah. It just took a little bit of time for me to register that in my head. My thick skull. Okay, that is such a nice Hunter. Look at that Miner, dude. He can't activate King Tower with it, and then the Hunter is still preoccupied on the Executioner. That was amazing. So we need to go for a log, and then we need to go for bats. Okay, he's going to not have enough elixir for the rocket, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to go for a miner in the back because I know that the bats are going to accommodate him. And it's going to make him not have enough elixir for the tornado. And then the bats are going to get a ton of damage. So if I dropped the miner in front, he could have just goblins and they would have soaked up the bats. That would have been really bad for me. But since I minered in the back, I knew he was forced to drop goblins. And then he wouldn't have elixir for the tornado. So he would be just screwed, right? He wanted to kill that as quickly as possible so then the tower could start targeting the air units, aka the bats. And he just didn't have that luxury. So we could log this. He's probably going to drop a Hog Rider with it. We'll see. Okay, I thought he was. So I can just cycle Hunter same lane on the right-hand side. So then he can't really rocket it. I'm not dropping it towards him. Could poison this because it's going to give us a lot of chip. And I can go for a miner. He probably natives this. We'll see. I just wanted to kill his Xe. We're going to log this as well. Just so the Hunter gets extra damage on him. And when Ice Spirit, I think the Hog Rider gets 2 hits on my tower. But it's fine. Just need to be able to defend the virginity for the last 30 seconds. He might just straight up rocket me. We'll see. Our miner poisons are getting so much damage. It's like quite considerable. He thinks that we're going on the tower, but we're just going to kill the Xe so he doesn't get counter push anytime. And then we just ban it and then drop log Ice Spirit on top of the Hog Rider, and I think we win the game. So these bats are going to take off Ice Spirit, and it kills the Valkyrie. And then he can't spam into us. He's going to drop a log, and then he's going to have to drop something else on defense. Oh my gosh, this is a game. 100%, man. So we're just spelling him here, because we know that we just need to cycle back to a log and win the game. That's all we need. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. I think that was actually really close. That Hog Rider almost got another hit, but that Hog Rider was like mid-swing. I did not time that as well as I thought I did. Wow. I guess luck was on our side there. All right, we got a game against Robert Friedman, and he's going to go in for a Lava Hound, starting play of the game. Heck yeah, man. That's what I like to see. No Hunter in start, and he goes in for that. Oh no, this is going to be a tough one. I can already sense it. I need to go in for bats plus miner so we can bait out some air counters so then we can just Hunter right on top maybe. So that's going to be our game plan, just Huntering right on top of the Lava Hound, and if he spams us, we Ice Golem so we body block. So we baited out the minions so they can't go on top of our Hunter. That was one of the best plays we could have done. The minions are going to go opposite lane. We don't even have to worry about them. Just going to Lightning. I think that's a really bad play just for obvious reasons. That was way too much elixir. And I'm pretty confident that we can just spam him on the left and potentially just take his tower with bats. We'll see what he does here. I don't think he has elixir to stop that bandit because he just lightninged on top of a Hunter after the Hunter killed the Lava Hound. So this is really good start for us. The bats are still alive. And he's saying wow because he can't really fathom that that lightning at the start of the game wasn't a bad play. And then he realized it when the moment was too late. So that's why I love playing this deck. A lot of times people just overcommit on top of Hunters. They're like, oh my gosh, this Hunter's going to kill my tank. And they don't realize starting the game off with Lava Hound, if you face against Hunter, you can't actually kill it in single elixir. It's not possible. So no matter what he does, he's going to lose that. Okay, so he's going to probably guards here, so then we don't take the tower. We'll see. Maybe he just forfeits that. Okay, I'm glad that he decided to drop guards, because now I could have taken that tower at any point, but now he has limited amount of elixir on the right-hand side. He's going to go in for a lightning, so we'll just have to wait for that. Okay, he's probably going to arrows. We'll see if we can defend this. If I can get an Ice Golem down and have the bats tanking. Oh, this is actually really clean. I don't think we need to do anything. We can just go for another bandit. Do I need a hunter here? I definitely do, actually. Yeah. Bandit's doing a lot of work. I should have probably hunted bandit on the right, because that would have done more damage, and it would have forced a response, and then he wouldn't be able to Lava Hound. So that would have been slightly better. Just Lava Hound in the back right now is definitely a play, or he's actually going to go at the river. A little bit more crazy, a little bit more frisky. I like it, buddy. So he's going to go in for a balloon. Wow, okay. I think that we lose right here. Well, we lose our tower for sure. We don't lose the game, but we lose our tower. Just going to lightning this. Maybe the balloon gets a hit. Oh, it doesn't? What the heck? What the heck? We're actually playing insane to have that stay alive. It's going to guards, so we can poison maybe. We'll see. I think it's worth it, just because we're going to be able to kill the tower, and we're going to be able to kill the Mega Minion, and be able to kill the guards, and get the Hunter right on top of the units that we need it to. Okay. So, good thing that we can do. Ice Golem Kite. We only kited one of them. That was actually really, really bad. So I need to go in for a miner here. We're going to lose that tower. He's going to try to 3-crown me, I think, which is fine, because he's not going to be able to. So all we need to do is just go in for probably a poison here, and then log and win the game. Win the game? I don't even know how I said win the game, but we won the game, guys. GG, well played, and peace out to Robert. Very easy start, and that's why Hunter's OP. At least against anyone with a tank deck, you're automatically going to win if they overcommit against the Hunter, because you have so much elixir to apply opposite lane and just overtake their tower. This guy had considerably lower trophies than me, so I'm very glad that we won, because that would have been like a -35, man. All right, we're going to go Bandit in the back. This guy's going to have Archers, so he's probably going to be rocking 2.9, or he could have Graveyard or some weird fast cycle deck. We'll have to wait and see on that end. Okay, so he's going to have Ice Golem. It could actually be a Hog Rider Earthquake deck, so that's a possibility. I just want to save my Ice Golem in case it's going to be 2.9. Ice Golem's going to be our best tank. That Bandit actually dashes on the tower. That's clean. So we just want to Ice Golem, body block the Expo every time, and then we poison the Expo to finish it off, and then if he Teslas, it's pretty funny because we can just Bandit here. If he Teslas in the middle, yeah, I can't really stop that Bandit from connecting. That was really nice. So if they're not going to be able to stop the Ice Golem and the Bandit. It's just really, really crazy. Say if he had just went in for a Tesla here, we would have got that Bandit connection. Say he went in for a Tesla right here to stop the Bandit, then we wouldn't go in for the Bandit. We would just decide to go in for poisons, logs, and finish off the Expo that way. So this is actually a little bit bad, dropping the Ice Golem right into him, because now he can Tesla and kill it. So I actually have to be cognizant of that. Okay, he's going to just spam with Archers. I don't really like that play on his end. We can Hunter to kill those Archers really quickly, and then we can finish off the Expo without too many issues. And if he's going to go same lane as us, we probably just win this game straight up. So despite my small misplay of deciding to go Ice Golem same lane, he's probably going to straight up lose this game now. Because he's committed to the right-hand side. He feels like he can actually take it. And we got a lot of damage early on, so Expo needs to be in the damage lead in this matchup, I would say. He just dropped Skeletons. He has no way of activating King Tower. He doesn't have the Tornado Ice Wizard variation, so we can just go for a Miner in the back, wait for the Skeletons to pass, and then we're hard chilling. I can go for a Bandit in the opposite lane, because he's probably just going to continue to spam me. And then we can poison and log. So the Archers die. We also hit the Expo, and we hit the Ice Golem, and then the Bandit is going to be tanking after, where he has to drop like a Tesla Skeletons here. And then he doesn't have anything for the Miner kills the Expo, then it goes on to the tower, or on top of the Ice Golem, whatever one he wants, man. Ice Golem, I don't know why I said that, but you know, we're mispronouncing everything today. Holy crap, dude. The memes are real. Really real. Oh my gosh. We're going to go for a poison because that still hits. I think our best bet is to go for a Hunter right on top. I know that it's going to be sacked to the Tesla, but the Tesla will die to the bats here. And, okay, never mind. I thought it would die to the bats, but that Expo is not going to give him too much damage. We can just go in for another Ice Golem to body block the next Expo that he drops, and then the game's over, so GG. No matter where you drop that, it always gets poisoned, so that's always fun. We can Hunter here. Cycle back to another Ice Golem. Also, another thing that you guys can do in these dire situations, your Miner has a lot of HP. I prefer dropping that on defense when all I need to do is defend, opposed to dropping a Bandit or a Hunter, because the Hunter can get fireballed, but the Miner has so much HP for its elixir cost. Love dropping that on defense in dire situations in the last final seconds defending against that Expo. Another person with lower trophies than me, man. Let's get someone higher. Hey, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out an Ice Spirit, open up the game with that, and see what's up, see what's happening. He's going to go in for Spear Goblin, so you already know it's going to be a Mortar Bait. Very easy matchup if it is. Please give me Mortar Bait here, buddy. I want to see it so bad. I'm going to go for a Miner. He's going to have Dark Prince, so it's not going to be Mortar Bait. Okay, what is this? Seems like it's going to be Giant Double Prince from the looks of it. He's going to zap that, so we just need to preemptively drop the Ice Golem. It's going to be able to kill the bats if he goes in for a Miner, if he has Double Prince with Miner. Very clean for us. The good thing about this matchup is our Bandit's going to be really, really great against anyone that has Princes, as long as he doesn't zap the Bandit, so then it doesn't charge. But he doesn't have Zap and Cycle, so there's no way for him to nullify this Bandit unless he's going to go for a Miner. Okay, he's going to drop a Giant in front of it, so that is a way, unfortunately. So we're going to go for Bats here, just to be able to kill that Prince a little bit quicker. We also want to Ice Spirit, so then the Hunter doesn't die in one shot. Hunter's going to stay alive here. Actually just kills the Prince before it gets a target on us. And I think we can go for a Bandit. The reason being is we have Hunter to kill any of the squishy bait cards that he drops here. The Bandit's going to do really, really well in tandem with that. Now we don't have to deal with the Dark Prince that we otherwise would have. So we can just go in for like an Ice Golem here, and then Dark Prince just hits that instead of our tower, but you don't really have to spend much elixir at all. I'm going to have to Goblin. Yeah, I'm going to have to deal with that Goblin Gang. Diminutive Presence, man. We need to log that. It's a +1 elixir trade, but it's definitely not something that we were looking for him to do. Okay, so he cycles his Zap. That means he doesn't have elixir for the Giant here, and we can just ban it, right? That's definitely the play. So this is the interaction that you guys want to see. It's just so spicy. Look at that Prince not hit our Bandit. Our Bandit comes through with the damage, and that's exactly what we want to do. If I was a little bit better, I would have been quicker on the Ice Spirit there. That would have been in front, and it would have given us a little bit more value, but unfortunately, that was not the case. So we can cycle really aggressively again because we have Ice Spirit, we have Ice Golem, and okay, well, I guess he's not going to have Zap back in cycle here, so Bats might be able to do something to him. And he's going to give us great log value. We're going to be able to log the Goblin Gang and also the Dark Prince and potentially get some damage with the Bats. Okay, he's going to just go all in here. I don't really know why. We can Ice Golem and then Body Block so then he doesn't kill the Hunter. And then because he's down Elixir, I feel pretty confident going in for Bandit, Miner, Bats here as soon as the poison dissipates. And then we can poison because we know Goblin Gang or Spear Goblins is coming down. So it was well worth it. So much more damage than him. And then we know that we can just log this all back or Ice Spirit, whichever one I want. We know that the Dark Prince dies. And then we actually were able to stun the Giant for a prolonged period of time with that. So it was really clean. Playing this really, really cleanly. We can go in for a Bandit, a Miner here, and then we can go for Bats as well. We'll see what he does. He might zap the Hunter. It would have actually been a pretty good play in my book. So we need an Ice Spirit here so then the Prince doesn't get damage. And then we can Bandit right on top. I really want this Prince to die before. That's not going to happen. Okay, so we should have Ice Golemed earlier so then the Dark Prince doesn't hit the Bandit. So that was a little bit poorly played on our end, but he doesn't have too much here. Ooh, we did get a charge. I'm going to Poison because we know he's going to drop Goblins. Wherever he drops them, we want them dead immediately so the Bats are able to get on top of the tower, and we get a Zap. Okay, so even though we played that like not the best at the start, we came back. He needs to be able to Prince here. He's not doing it. He just drops Zap. Okay. I was wondering, like, does he have Zap and Cycle? And then I remembered. I wouldn't have had to drop that Ice Spirit if I remembered correctly at the start. We're using the Ice Golem in the tank, then we go in for a Poison again because we know Goblin Gang's coming down and we just want damage. We want the Ice Golem to pop on the tower, as weird as that is to say. We need to get an Ice Golem down so then the Hunter is going to be protected. We need to log this all back. The Giant is going to die, so we can actually play a lot of aggression right now because we know that he has to spam us to even win this because we can just direct damage him out. And then the Miner is guaranteed to get damage on the tower because he's spending everything he has at the river, right? All his elixir is coming down at the river, therefore we can Miner and get that connecting to the tower. We win the game with direct damage afterward. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. That was actually a pretty easy matchup, and there were a ton of different things I could have done just to come away with an even easier win there. So we're going to Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. This guy is going to have Bomb Tower. So when we see that, we already know he's got NATO. I want to drop that a little bit further away from the Bomb Tower. So see what he does. He's going to have Skarmy as well. Wow. Okay, I thought he would like have Night Graveyard, but he's going to have Skarmy. Very interesting composition already. Unfortunately, the Bomb Tower just prevents me from doing anything. It precludes any offensive potential. It shuts everything down. So he's definitely have Graveyard, I think. Could be something different, but with Inferno Dragon and Skarmy, it's probably going to be a lot of bait for the Graveyard. Lots of Zap bait so far. The Bomb Tower is gone. Oh! Okay, dude. I see you, buddy. We need an Ice Golem so we can keep the Hunter alive, so we're actually going to be able to do some considerable damage to the Inferno Dragon. The Bandit is going to get through. He's going to have Dark Goblin as well. Very interesting deck, my man. Okay, so we can just log that. It's better than dropping Bats, because the Bats just died of the Dark Goblin anyway, and then Inferno Dragon doesn't get any damage. Log at least gives us some chip. Okay, what do we do here? I think probably just wait for the Skarmy. He's going to Skarmy this. And then we just pre-poison, maybe? I think we pre-poison the Skarmy. Oh, I thought he was going to drop in a different spot. That was unfortunate. Well, we made the prediction correct, but I just didn't drop my poison up high enough, so we didn't get the best result from it. He also dropped a bomb tower, so I felt like I had an elixir advantage to make that prediction. Usually you don't do that, but when you have an elixir advantage, it's worth it. Just got Inferno Dragon, remember? So I think I have to apply aggression here so he's not able to just overload the left-hand side. I also really want to cycle back to a Hunter because quite often they're going to be able to like spell us out, right? Oh, that was really unfortunate. He's going to arrow here. Yep. And we need to get back to a Hunter. We're fine. So we don't take too much damage. It's just like a bit unfortunate that I wasn't able to body block for the Hunter there. Bomb tower comes down. Remember, he's got Skarmy, so we're going to pre-log with the Miner, and we're going to drop the Miner in front here. I think that the Dark Goblin does get damaged, so maybe we don't pre-log. Yeah, we definitely don't pre-log anymore. We're going to wait because we know he's going to arrow this. We're just going to go drop our Ice Spirit and Bats, I think, and that will be enough. Okay, that should be enough. I don't really have to spend any more. We can go for a Miner, have the Ice Golem tank, and then poison. I think that my poison should always be a little bit higher. I'm just like always messing that up, but it's fine. Okay, just going to ban it right on top because it gives us more damage after. Because if he drops a very frisky Royal Giant, we'll have something there. We know Royal Giant's going to come down soon, so we have to get ready for it. In fact, I might actually want to go for Hunter right at the river. Yep. We're Inferno Dragon in front. We try to kill the Inferno Dragon with a Ice Golem body blocking. So he's going to arrow preemptively. Really well played. I think some of the bats will survive, though, and we should be able to win this game. If I go in for enough elixir for Minor Poison, and then he goes in for a Skarmy, but the poison kills it in one tick, we're fine. Ooh, okay. This is a little bit scary. Ice Spirit, please. All right, barely win that game. Definitely could have been a lot easier for me if I hit my poisons where I wanted to at the start. Like, I made the predictions. I knew he only had Skarmy. I just didn't drop my poisons up high enough, man.